Hi guys! Okay, so today I'm going to do a video which is a little bit different. It's the 5-minute makeup challenge and it's a tag video. I didn't make this tag up myself, it's been going around YouTube for a while, but I haven't seen anybody that I'm subscribed to do a video on this in about a year, so I thought I would resurrect it and, you know, open up the challenge again, because a lot of people that I'm subscribed to now were not here a year ago and I'd love to see how they did this challenge. This is the look that I've just done in 5 minutes, and this is something that I do every day because I'm terrible at waking up in the morning. I hate getting out of bed, I hate it. If I can stay in bed for 5 more minutes and, you know, have less time to do my makeup, then I will if I'm just going to work. So this is a look that I resort to quite often. In this tutorial I use concealer, foundation, bronzer, blush, base, 2 eyeshadows, eyeliner, mascara, lipstick and lip gloss. But I don't do this every day. Sometimes I don't wear eyeshadow, I'll just wear base. Sometimes I'll just wear a gloss, sometimes I won't wear bronzer. But this is kind of part of the challenge. I wanted to see how many products I could fit in that time. I'm not sure whether I got it down to 5 minutes, you'll have to watch and find out. But hopefully I will have got it close to the 5 minutes. So I will tag some people in the sidebar at the end of this video. I am going to talk about each product that I use right at the end so that I'm not wasting time during the kind of application, although I did still ramble on, so that might have caused me to go over 5 minutes. I can never shut up, I never know when to shut up. So anyway, I'm going to stop now and show you the application of the makeup, and hopefully I'll get it under 5 minutes. So this is my face without makeup in HD, which is quite scary. I've got a lot of freckles at the moment in the sun. I do get a lot of freckles. My eyebrows need to be plucked as well. Shh, don't look. Yeah, so I have a lot of freckles and stuff, and I'm not sure if you can see, but here I also get freckles, and it often looks from far away, I'm not sure if it's going to pick up on the camera, but it often looks like I have a dark shadow or like a moustache. I have freckles there, so I have to conceal this, and then I've got a couple of blemishes, a couple of blemishes that I need to get rid of, and some dark circles. So let's get started. I'm gonna first, before I start timing myself, I'm gonna put some eye cream on. This is just a Clinique All About Eyes. I'm gonna talk about every product that I use just after the 5 minutes, because if I try to talk about them while I'm using them, it's going to be over 5 minutes. So I just pat that on. Okay, so I've just got my mirror here so that I can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to start now. I'm with concealer and dropping things already. I put that under my eyes just to get rid of any dark circles. Under the other eye. On any blemishes. I don't use a lot of concealer because the foundation that I use is quite full coverage, so otherwise it can look a little bit cakey. Just conceal the freckles that I have here, and yeah, that's about it for concealer. Everything else will be covered by my foundation. So I take my foundation, just give it a shake, and I don't use a lot, I just use a little bit here, I don't use too much. Using a 187 brush, I kind of stipple this all over my face. I don't stipple really, I just blend. And I don't really put any over my nose because I have freckles there and I don't really want to cover them, to be honest. I quite like freckles. I just put maybe a little bit. And then take it down my neck. A little bit more. Okay, and then we're done with foundation. That's really all I apply. In the daytime I don't like my face to look really flawless because it doesn't look very natural. Body Shop bronzer with a big fluffy kabuki brush, and I just take this all over my face just to add a little bit of colour. Take it down the neck too. Oh, I'm losing my mirror. Okay, next blush, and I mainly use Peachykeen by MAC. Okay, then an eye base, Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow. And I'm just going to use two eyeshadows today. Using an eyeshadow brush that I can't find. No, there it is. I'm going to take Blanc Type all over my lid, well mainly on the inside, but just all over the lid. And then Sable on the outer corner. I'm not even sure if the camera will pick this up. It's just a very neutral eye. Then take eyeliner. This is Eyeko Graffiti liner, and I just put this on the outer part of my eye if I'm in a rush. And the application with this doesn't have to be really neat if it's only on the outer part of your eye, because your mascara is going to kind of cover it. It's just to make your lashes look thicker and to make your eyes look kind of wider, I guess. Okay, so there's the liner. Curl the lashes, if I can see myself. Curl the lashes and apply my mascara. This is Eyeko mascara. And the reason I like this when I'm in a rush is that it really thickens up your lashes with hardly any effort. So you can just really quickly slap it on and you're good to go. Really, you can see it really thickens up the lashes. And some on the lower lashes. And our eyes are done. Then I just put a little bit of MAC. MAC Creme Cup on. And a gloss over top if I've got time. I think I've gone over now. Be next. Okay, so this is the finished look, and this is what I would do if I was really in a rush and I did not have time to put makeup on, but I had maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that, and I just wanted to kind of slap some stuff on to make myself look semi-decent. This is not what I do every single day. Some days I wouldn't use all of the products, you know, but I just thought it would be fun for this challenge to try and use as many products as possible. So yeah, it's just a really neutral eye. Like I said, only liner on the outside of the eye, just because it saves time and you can be a little bit messier when you do it that way. Yeah, that's it really. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful for you, and if you want to know more about the products that I use, then stay tuned because I'll be talking about them now. Okay, so let me run you through the products that I used, starting with the skincare products that I used to prep my skin before I started putting any makeup on. First I used Rose and Mallow Moisturiser by Neil's Yard. I talked about this in my skincare haul and I am going to be doing separate reviews on the products that I picked up, but so far I'm loving it. And then I also used my sunblock, sun protection over the top, and this is Believe by Selnique, and this is the Shield Me, and again I'm going to have a review of this skincare range coming up soon. Then I put on my Clinique All About Eyes eye cream, which I'm not too keen on. I love the way it feels very silicone-y, which is great if you're putting concealer over the top to stop your eye area feeling dry. However, I don't feel it's actually doing anything for my skin. It's not changed anything, it's not really making it look any better. The concealer that I used under my eyes and on blemishes as well was, oh, if I can stop dropping it, was the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I use this in NW20, which is a shade lighter than my foundation. The reason I use it a shade lighter, you know, people kind of are on the fence as to whether you should use one the same colour, a shade lighter. I only have it shade lighter because in the winter I'm NW20. And in the summer I'm NW25, so I just have it in NW20 and it works for both for me. The foundation that I use is MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and this people are very divided about. So I've used this for a long time now and people are really divided over it. It does give you very heavy coverage, but I've learned that if I use a very small amount and use that all over my face, it can look quite natural. For example, now you can still see my freckles, it's not too heavy, but it still gives me coverage where I need it, and it's very quick to use. I use this with the 187, and the 187 again is a brush that divides a lot of people. I personally love mine. Everyone goes on about how their sheds, how they can't get their foundation to look natural, it looks streaky. I don't know whether I've got the most strange 187 in the world, but mine doesn't shed, and I just have to rub it really quickly over my face and I don't have any streaks. So maybe I just have a magic 187. A lot of people seem to hate this brush, so maybe it's just me, I don't know, but it works for me, so it works. Yeah, it works. Next I use bronzer, and this is the Body Shop bronzing powder. I have a review on this that you can check out. I'll link all these videos that I'm talking about in the sidebar. Yeah, I really like this, and I like the fact that it's matte and it's just a really good colour for me. And I use the Illamasqua Kabuki face and body brush to apply that, because if you're in a rush, because this is so big, I mean look, you can really get a large area covered with this in no time, so that's great if you're in a rush. Then I use my favourite blush, which is Peachy Keen by MAC. It's a beautiful coral shade with some shimmer in it, so if you are tired, which is probably the result of you only having 5 minutes to do your makeup, then just a little bit of shimmer, not too much. It just adds a bit of depth to your face and just makes you look a little bit more awake, and I find that this suits my skin all year round. It's really great, and I just applied that with this brush that I got from Frontcover. It's just a blush brush and it's really nice. Eyeshadow wise, the first thing I applied was a base, and I talk about this all the time. It's the Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow in My Date's My Brother, and it's just a pink shimmery kind of base, similar to a MAC Paint Pot. Really stops my shadows from creasing, really keeps them on all day, and you can wear it alone if you're really in a rush, which I do very often, and don't apply anything over the top of it. So that's the Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow. I used over the top of that were Blanc Type, which is this matte kind of creamy colour from MAC, and I feel that if I just use it on the insides of my eyes, it just wakes them up a little bit and it just kind of sets the creaseless cream shadow as well. Then I use Sable, which is my all-time favourite MAC shadow ever. This looks good on every race, every age, every skin tone. It suits everybody. I bought my nana, who's in her 70s, Sable for Christmas. She loves it. I bought it for my mum. I wear it myself. It's absolutely beautiful. So you can just throw this on and it kind of just makes your eyes look a little bit more done, I guess, a little bit more polished. Liner wise, I used this eyeliner from Eyeko, which is a felt tip. It's called the Graffiti eyeliner. It's really easy to just draw thin lines, or you can do thicker lines like that. And once you have this on, it's very difficult to get off, which for me is a positive. If you don't have a waterproof makeup remover, it could be a bit of a hassle, but it wears all day, doesn't smudge, and it just stays fine for me. So I really like this, and it's really easy to apply in a hurry. And then eyelash curlers, just from Primark, £1 eyelash curlers, do the job fine. And a mascara, which is the Eyeko mascara. I do have a review up on my channel, but I'm going to do an updated one on this, and I love it. I love this mascara. Again, quite difficult to remove, but that's good because it does not smudge during the day at all. Lips, I used Creme Cup by MAC, which is one of my favourite MAC lipsticks. It's a cream sheen, which is my favourite formulation. Very moisturising, very creamy. And over the top, NYX lip gloss in Natural, which is very pigmented. I'll just show you. It's very pigmented, so you can wear this on its own. I do that some days too. You can wear it on its own. So yeah, those are the products that I used. I hope it was helpful for you. I'm going to tag some people, but I want this to be open to everyone as well. So if you want to leave a video response, then please do. I'd love to see you doing a 5-minute challenge. And yeah, I look forward to watching them. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.